cactus. No one cares about Zach's receipts. If Zach wants to... hang on, let me deal with this one.
You've got to remember, when someone breaks into your house, there's a difference between acting on someone breaking into your house to someone looking for someone, researching someone, and then kicking the shit out of them. There's two different things. You've literally gone out and looked for that person. I'm not saying that's the case, but that's the impression I got. But I want to play the video again, because now that she's saying, it would get more of an insight on it.
Zach wants to show receipts. She tells Zach to show receipts of him being sectioned, because I do not believe that man was ever
Well,
sectioned.
then you'd go to jail. Yeah? If that's what you want to do, and you got kids, you will go to jail.
And so tell Zach, if he wants to see receipts...
None of you would do it, but let's not pretend you would.
Then we want to see his receipts of him being sectioned that Pearl asked for 6 months ago has never been seen. Okay? So with respect, Zach and his failed platform with 295 people in, no one gives a shit. And if he was to sit on a cactus, I'd feel sorry for the fucking cactus.
We're only going by what Blaster put out there, yeah. But that's why I want to listen to it again.
Thank you. I've got nothing to prove to Zach. You know, if he wants to question whatever I've said on here, then he can question it. I'm not Zach. I'm not a liar.
And let me tell you, your little wasters, as that's what we call them, little click, they could unalive someone, you'll be still defending them, because that's what you are. You should be removed off this app as a host, because the information you're putting out there is very dangerous. To say too right for someone to go and do that, listen, some of us may do it, but it's whether you want to put it out there on social media as a host. Probably not. You're putting out there that it's okay to take the law into your own hands, right? So you probably shouldn't be putting that out there. We may all think it.
No one cares about that.
He's a wrong one.
So it's the fact that I thought Delusive would have dropped Sunshine instead of allowing her to say something like that in a box.
No, what she does is causes controversy. So Delusive gets bored and she will want to take away from the fact of her actions. Hold on, it's not your place to get involved, Luke. Let the blaster. I can do whatever I want. Who are you to tell me not to defend one of my friends? Piss off. We should stand together. No one gives a shit. Okay.
So she is 52, right? That's her age. Now she is 42. Now is 42. Now what happened when she was 26? I can't remember. I'll play the video
I'll do
again.
what I want when I want. There's not one person on this app that will tell me ever what to do. Now piss off and change your knickers. Piss off. So
because I'm not having
Sunshine blame. I tried to tell you this about Delusive many times. Delusive will keep people.
Now Blaster might put out wrong information at the fact she was intoxicated, because that's why the police don't interview you, because of what you may say, and sometimes it does get twisted. You say sometimes wrong information. I'm not patronising when I say that. It could be the case. So we're just going to go back and see what she's actually put out
in her box to rage bait for content.
It's not self-defense, love. If you literally go looking for someone, it's not self-defense. You need to know what self-defense is. Self-defense is not taking your gear or tweaking your computer or anything like that. Self-defense is someone attacking you and you're now defending yourself. You're in fear of your life. So listen, whether you think that's right or wrong, the law, okay, and you feel that, well, I should be able to do what I want if someone's taking my stuff, okay, however, that's your opinion, but that's not the law. I'm just only going by what the law is, what the law says. You will go to jail.
Okay, so
we're not in America, love.
Going with Sunshine.
Even in America, you can't do that.
So that you keep.
Yeah, exactly. She took him in the home and locked him in. Which you took, you could say she took him hostage because you couldn't get out. So that's not self-defense. Right? Now, whether you think she's right for doing it, that's your opinion. You can say, okay, I would have done the same thing, and big up to her for doing that. You can have that opinion. However, that's legally, she cannot do that because it was not classed as self-defense. Like you said, she locked the guy in the house, okay? But you may still agree with her with what she did, but the law says no.
Back with
the law says no.
Content for the day. Yeah. The day you start giving a shit about what someone like Sunshine thinks is the day we're all in trouble, Blaster.
I know. I think I need to get thicker skin on this app. Yeah. I really do.
Yeah.
Because I feel as if I'm coming on here trying to explain things. that's been twisted. Or
It's not been twisted. I'm going to replay the video that you put out there, right? Yes, and bear in mind she was under the influence of alcohol, so she maybe not have said the right information, which does happen all the time. Like I repeat, that's why the police don't interview you when you're drunk. Okay, but we'll play it again.
That effect is, and I do really need to try and get thicker skin and not give a shit.
No, not about. Not you. You're caring
Like I
about
said,
people's hands.
she could. Someone could say they've unalived someone, and Luke will be defending them because he's a wuss. Right. I'm going to play the video again then, because obviously Sunshine's being blamed. Because Sunshine's being blamed, thinking that this guy is a child. When we say child, I would say, in my eyes, someone that's below the age of, below the age of 18, I suppose. 18 and below, to me, is a child. So, okay.
Tried. Right, I'll tell you what happened. I had someone break into my house before I was married.
This is why you really... Oh,
right,
okay.
I'll tell you what happened. I had someone break into my house before I was married. And
Can you hear you?
they went round and they burgled all the elderly. And because the house that I had moved into hadn't been updated and they thought it was still elderly, they broke into my house. In fact, his name is, I don't mind giving his name, to be honest. Because he'll probably be on here. Scott Richardson. He was a known dealer. He went round burgling all the elderly houses.
House.
He came into my flat at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I was living, keep life private, love. Yeah, I will do, babe. He broke into my house at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I was living with two friends. Did I do him? Yeah, I did do him. Good and proper.
She said flat. Well, I don't know if she's now currently living in a flat. At the time, she was living in a house. I don't know. It's not. It's you can just analyse it all. But when someone's had a bit to drink, they might, she might have got a bit confused, with the words.
He broke into my house at 10 o'clock in the morning. I had just woke up. Now, I'm not the sort of person where I ring police. Never ever have I rang police. I always. I know it's wrong. Judges on it all you want, but I took the law in my own hands. He burgled my house. Yeah, you can, Lee. Of course you can. He burgled my house on the Friday. He was up at court on the Monday. He was walking out my door at 10 o'clock in the morning. In fact, I can go and wake my husband up now, he'll tell you. And this, I didn't even, meet my husband then. He burgled my house on the Friday. He was up at court on the Monday. And then I rang the courts and I said, can you tell us how Scott Richardson got on, please? I said, he burgled my house on Friday. And they went, he had more serious crimes against him. We've let him off with it. And I thought, no fucking chance. No way are you coming into my fucking house, putting your fucking hands on my gear and getting away with it over my dead fucking body. So, what did I do? I hunted him down. It took us 2 weeks. 2 weeks to find out who he was.
So she didn't do anything when she broke into his house. When he broke into his house, she hunted him down.
And he was a known dealer in Scotland. He was a known dealer, and he'd gone around picking on the elderly, burgling the elderly, breaking into their houses and robbing the elderly. And what he thought had happened is there was still an elderly person living at my address when it wasn't, it was me.
Oh, one sec.
So for 2 weeks, I went round searching for him.
I even know what 5%.
But what I did is, I was in the bath one night. I had a towel on my head because I had just washed my hair. I had a towel. Seriously, I'll tell you everything. I had a towel on my head, and I could hear a pack of people coming down the street because he used to knock around in gangs. And this is going to make me sound really fucking bad. I heard him and his pack of wolves. So I jumped out of the bath, put a dressing gown on. I still had the 2 mates that were living with us at the time. And I opened the door and I went, Scott, come here, mate. And he went, what? And I went, you burgled me. And he went, oh, look, I'm so sorry. And I went, well, I ain't got... You know, when you're stacking stuff, this is how far back it goes. I think I was only 26, 27. In fact, no, it would have been before that because it was before I was married. You know, when it was just your stacking systems where you could have your record player, your CD player.
So that's what she said. So she said she was 26, probably before that. And how old was he? So that's Sunshine was just thinking as to how old he would be, not saying he was a child, but she's going by what she's putting out. Do you know what I mean? Now, whether that's the case or not, I don't know, because she had a bit to drink.
Stuff like that. They were about $3,000 or something like that. He had robbed that, walking out my door, with that on his back, and he'd left the subwoofer speakers for a second run back.
I think she just needs to clear that bit up. He's 20 years younger than her. So that's what she needs to clear up, because she's putting that out. Do you know what I mean? He's obviously not that young. But however, whether that's the case, maybe not. You know? So she needs to clear that up, I think.
And I went, you're up my joint, mate.
10 years younger.
And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I went, come in, mate. I says, I want a word with you. So all of his mates that he was walking down the street with, and Scott Richardson, if you're watching now, or anyone that knows him, you'll know I'm telling the truth. I went, come in, mate. He says, I've got a word with you. When he walked in my door, idiot, what you are, you walked in my door, I locked my door, and I give you such a fucking kicking around my house. And he was crying because he couldn't get out. Because I had locked the door. I got up. And then when I opened.
So, yeah, I think she just needs to clear up a few things on it. Oh, she said she's 50 now. Yeah. Just doesn't make sense. But however, like I said, you might agree with it if someone has broken into your house, you know what I mean, and I can understand how you'd feel. But it's not self-defense when you've actually locked someone in your house. You're now taking that person hostage. Because that's what it is, right, when you're locking the door. But however, it's a long time ago. Listen, I don't know. Locking them into, I'm just going by what a couple of people said, it's self-defense. That's not self-defense, love. Self-defense is when you're at fear for your life. He went to young offenders. Well, I just think it's something maybe she needs to clear up as his age, because before you have a go at Smiles, there's me again supporting people. Well, anyway, I said I wasn't going to support anyone bloody on this app anymore. But anyway, before you go at Smiles, I think she needs to clear it up as to how old she was. Do you know what I mean? because she had a bit to drink. So maybe she was a bit older. Who knows? I don't know. But that's what she needs to clear up. Don't come for sunshine when she's questioning the person's age, when you're putting it out there how old you were and you're saying he's 10 years younger than you. Do you get what I'm saying? I said sunshine. Oh, sorry. Did I keep saying smiles? So I meant sunshine. I meant sunshine. Sorry, smiles. So, yeah. You know, if you're putting information out there, then... He went to young offenders. Yeah, but what was that about? That could have been something completely different, though, what you're reading. Do you know what I mean? Because he was in there a few crimes that he committed. Hey, Sunshine.
Has she come for me, Angie?
She was just saying there's a video. Do you want me to play it?
No, I've seen the video where she's on about what she did, but is she coming for me?
The video, yeah, about you.
Wow, what did she say?
Do you want me to just play it?
No, you just told me. I can't stand a voice.
She was just saying about how you said that the guy was a child when she, kicked.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, well, it's just what she's putting out there herself. Now, whether that's the case or not, I don't know. But whether she's got confused on the age, but that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm not being funny, Angie. I'm not being funny, Angie. But yeah, you're right. It's what she's putting out. But the thing is, as well, it's not nice when somebody lies, is it? Because she put out there that I've slated you in people's lives. Nah, she don't like it, does she? So when you're giving things out, be prepared to take them back. You know what I mean?
I think it's important not to be careful what you put things out, because she's saying he's an adult, right? He was a grown man. She was a grown man. Now, all I'm saying is I don't think people should run with it. However, she needs to. I think she should clear up how old she was, because people have found the Google article on him, and they're saying, other people are saying that. Do you know what I mean? Because
that he was a child.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're saying. Because of her age, she's saying she was 25, and she's saying, must have been younger than that because it was before she was married. So if she's if he's 10 years younger than her, then that's what people are going by. So she needs to probably come live now that she's not had a drink to clear that bit up. That's why what? People always say this about me. Don't talk about anything serious if you had a couple of drinks.
Well, that's it. But also, he didn't hit her back, probably because as much as he is who he was, or he was who he is, or whatever, maybe he were brought up not to hit girls back. It's not that she's going on like she's the mafia. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when I was 27, I could beat 17-year-olds up, but you just didn't do it. You know what I mean? You just don't go around beating 17-year-olds up when you're 27. So she's not odd. She goes on like she's solid or something. It's weird. I think she's a very, very weird individual. I think she's very dangerous, and I think she's very unhinged, and she needs some help. I mean, to go on about me slagging you off in people's lives, like... She don't even know me.
I think what you need to remember, I know what people are saying about if somebody was, done that to you, you might feel that same way. But all I'm saying is legally, she did take that man hostage, right? It wasn't self-defense.
Yeah, she did. It's kidnapped.
She brought that man in the house and did what she did. She locked the door. So that's not... All I'm saying is it's not self-defense legally. But however, you might have the same opinion and think, well, okay, he didn't burgle her house at the time of doing it. She did look for him, because of what he did. I mean, whether you agree with it, that's your opinion. But however, legally, then no, you can't do that.
Yeah. Well, I find it going to.
Some people might have the same. Some people might have the same opinions. I mean, some people might have the same opinions. Yeah.
I think it's going to another level, locking somebody in your house and beating them up, and especially and yes, his friends did stand outside because they were all kids. That's why.
Well, I don't know how old they were, Sunshine. To be fair, and I don't want to be running.
Well, grown men. grown men wouldn't have stood there while their mate was
I'm not gonna lie.
kidnapped.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was weird of a rug dealer. I'm not saying that they're all hard or anything like that. I thought it was a bit weird that a rug dealer would sit there with a gang outside and not do anything. I thought that was odd.
Yeah.
But however, you know,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm only going by the people I know. Not that I know them personally, because I do not. Okay, but I'm just talking
Yeah.
about the people that I know around here. Okay, but maybe, you know, back then, I don't know.
I'll tell you what,
Maybe he
Angie,
wasn't
if
that
my
big
son-
rug dealer that you have, you know, these days, you know?
I'll tell you what, Angie, it's wrong what he did. He was bang out of order, and I agree with her there. But I've got sons, and I'll tell you something. If any woman at that age got my son and locked him in and beat him up, I'd be round there and I'd be doing the same to her. Because if he's done that to her, she should have come to me. If it happened to me, then they should come to me. I'll sort my son out, and my son would be financing
All
the
I'm
back
saying,
to what he's took.
if he was, you know, a young boy, I should say, then, you know, I think this, it's like you can't come on social media with a story like that, because it's, well, wait a minute, he's young, you know what I mean? Of course he's,
and if my son
of course
was
he's going to be sitting there crying. But however, she did say he was an adult, he was a man, he was a full-grown man. So I just feel, I don't know how old this man is, that she needs to put it out there how old she is.
Whatever. Yeah, thank you. I'm not being funny, Angie, but no full-grown man would be in her kitchen getting beat up by her, would they?
Well,
You know
I don't
what I
know.
mean?
There are some
She's
men
full of shit.
that,
She's full of shit. She thinks she's some sort of mafia queen or something. And if my son was young and beat up by her, I'll sort my own son out. I wouldn't need her to sort my son out. You know what I mean? I don't believe her anyway. Lies drip out of her mouth. They just flow. I don't believe her, and I'm glad she's affected what I said. I'm glad you're affected, Blaster, because it's not nice being lied on, is it?
I think the bottom line is don't talk on something serious, you know, when you've had a bit to drink, and just to clear up the age, because she did say the age. I don't know how old he is, but people are saying it. That's hearsay as to how old he would have been, but you know, that could have been hearsay. But yeah, I don't know how old he is now.
I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny, Gigi. But some children do go wayward, and sometimes it's nothing to do with the parents. But I'll tell you what: if my son were going out robbing, especially old ladies, I would definitely sort him out. But I would sort her out if she laid a finger on my kid. That's a fact. It's not up to her to sort my kid out.
I don't know. I might throw a few punches if somebody was in my house with my mum and father. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, but you wouldn't lock them in.
No, I wouldn't lock them in. I probably wouldn't care how old they are. I'm not going to lie. I'd probably wallop them one. I'll probably grab something.
Thank you.
Not saying that's legally the right thing to do. I mean, I don't know. You don't know. I would want to. Maybe I wouldn't. But however, you know, if somebody came into my house and you know, I had my mum and dad here, yeah, or just my mum, I'd probably wallet them a bit.
I think if
I probably wouldn't even care how old. I wouldn't even probably care what age.
I think if I caught him in the act, maybe that'd be different.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go out my way to go and fetch him and lock him in the house.
I think locking someone in the house and all that too. You know, later when it's
it was too.
I know you're still going to be mad about it, and then bring him in the house and lock. No, that's a bit weird. But however, if someone came in and I caught them in the act, I'd probably want to pick something up. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't probably wouldn't care how old they were. And I know that sounds
That's
wrong.
Your instinct.
But you shouldn't be breaking into my house, you know what I mean? But, you know, wanting to do something and doing it is two different things, really, isn't it?
Yeah, she did it. It was not 2 weeks later. She said it was 2 weeks later.
What I'm saying is I'd want to, whether I would or not, probably not. But would I? You know what I mean? I wouldn't probably even be thinking, oh, God, they're 16. I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but nobody'd lay a finger on my kids. If anyone were doing that, it would have been me. You know what I mean?
I know. I get what you're saying, but if he came into my house, I'd probably wallop him one.
Yeah, if he was in your house, if you caught him.
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't bring him in and lock him in. No, I wouldn't do any of that. No, what the hell? That's psychopath. That's psychopath.
Yeah, I think she's a bit of a sociopath. To be fair.
I mean, I
It's a
just
bit
think,
weird.
yeah.
But anyway, Blaster, how does it feel when you when someone's lying on your name? It's not nice, is it? So you've got a bit back, but come
Oh,
back
I
to
don't think
me
it's
and we'll
lying. I
get a
think she
bit
needs.
more back.
Yeah, but Sunshine, I don't think it's lying. I think she needs to clear it up because people are saying they've read an article about him. This is what other people are saying, and they're looking at his age. You know, and she said she was 25 or something like that, and well,
Yeah.
he's 10 years younger than her. So I think that's what she needs to clear up, and that may be because she had a bit to drink. I don't know.
Do you think grown
That's
men
what
are going
people
to
are saying. It's not.
stand outside?
The reason
while
I'm
she...
speaking on it is because you're being blamed, Sunshine, for
Yeah.
talking on that when it was the comments were saying, wait a minute, this does not add up in regards to the age.
Yeah.
It was people in the comments. So that's something she needs to clear up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Other people were saying it as well when I played the video.
Yeah. I'd actually take my son to the police station and hand him in myself and say I want something doing. You know what I mean? I'd happily hand my son in if he did out like that. I'd be absolutely I'd be disgusted. I'd be fuming. But no other person, no woman would lock my son in her house and beat him up. It wouldn't happen. No way. Just wouldn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going on like she's the mafia. You know what I mean? She wants to grow up. To be fair.
I think it's just what other people put out. Do you know what I mean? And Luke, can't stand Luke. Honestly, there was what I.
Oh, was it on his?
Luke, you know?
Was it on his? Was it on his FYP?
Listen, like I said, he'll side by an alive as long as they support him.
Yeah. Well, Luke makes me laugh. Listen to this one. Luke makes me laugh. He was going on about the cult all being thick, right? The cult basically not having a brain. I'm not quoting him, but it was along them lines. And then you've got Miss Red saying, "Oh, I can't believe we can't use plastic straws. We ain't got dolphins and that round here." Are you for real? You need to have a look on Discovery or something, because you'll find that we have. And you know, plastic does float and it does get in. You know, it does get tangled in nostrils and things like that. So you know what, Luke? You want to look at your own little group of people, because I think they're a bit divvy.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh. Oh dear.
But thank you for having me anyway.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you for
basically,
having me
I
back.
think they were basically saying I should have dropped you because it's a dangerous accusation you're putting out, basically. But they don't realise it wasn't just yourself. It was when I was playing the video, other people were saying it because they Googled the article. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, she puts things out about me. She said that I've been slating you and stuff. Me and you could have fell out over that. You know what I mean? So it's not nice, is it? Not nice, is it, Blaster? Not nice. You know what, Blaster? Come for me, Duck, because I'll have you every time, mate. I promise you. I ain't no storm in a teacup, like you said. I'll be your storm if you want me to, you dick.
Oh?
What? Well, I will. I can't stand the woman. I can't stand her. I really can't, honestly. I don't like people lying on me, saying that I've lied, saying that I've done something I haven't done, and she don't even know me. I've seen you going it. Well, 1 minute you've got Christine saying going in boxers sticking up for Angie, and then you've got her saying you go in boxers slating Angie. Make your mind up, all of you, won't you? What do I actually do? Do you know something? I go in a box every morning because I enjoy the conversation, and I've never, and neither have they, we've never even mentioned you. Ever. And if they did, I'd have you back. No, I've gone through the menopause trigger. I just don't like people lying on me, that's all.
Yeah.
I don't like her. I don't like. She is
Well,
after the
saying
platform.
that, when you think about it, I think it was Alicia or someone that jumped into her box saying that I'd mocked cancer, and I've not mocked it, but she didn't drop
No.
them. That was a dangerous accusation towards me, saying this
Yeah.
is what I mocked, and I
Yeah.
never mocked it either.
Yeah.
It works both ways, you know what I mean?
No. Why should you
No one's
drop
going to
me?
make me feel a certain way where I'm going to be silenced. For if someone's going to have their opinion on me, I'm going to have my opinion back.
Yeah. Exactly. I can't understand why a group of men will be standing outside while she's locked a grown man in a kitchen and beat him up. That don't make sense, Angie. Don't make sense. And my son,
I mean,
my son
when
was
I played
standing
the
around
video,
with a group of
Sunshine,
kids.
listen, when I played the video, you got a rug dealer, she said a grown man and a gang outside. I thought it was odd. I'm not going to lie, because I thought that's
Yeah,
quite unusual.
it is odd.
It is. I'm not saying it could never happen, but it's very unusual for that to happen. You know, for a woman to be a grown man inside and beat him up, and then having a gang waiting outside for that.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
But then I
Because
don't know.
the kids. You know what? I'd understand if she said my husband locked him in, or my partner at the time locked him in and beat. I'd get it, but no. And the fact he didn't hit you back, probably he was actually brought up not to. You know what I mean? Thank you for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I hope.
I don't know. If someone broke into my house and my mum was there, I'd probably wallet them a few times. Whether I would or not, you'd want to.
Thank you.
Because you know that situation, you'd probably be
That's
like,
your instinct. That'd be your instinct.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is everyone's instinct to lash out. I think it would be more shock. You know, sometimes people that go into shock, they do not fight back. They don't know what to do. It's like you get what I'm saying? So not everyone does.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to think when I think of it, you know, if someone came here that I would, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I'm not a fighter. I'm not any of that. You know what I mean? Sometimes
There's no way
I
a
advise
group of
people
men-
not to, because you don't know if someone's got weapon. Because these days people have, weapons, don't they?
Yeah, there's no way a group of men have stood outside her house and she's beat a man up in the kitchen. She's full of shit. Absolutely full of shit.
Yeah, I think it's completely different. The age, I suppose, when you think of it. Yeah. Well, I don't
Thanks for the birthday wishes, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, never mind, Ange.
Happy birthday, Sunshine.
Thank you, sweetie. I want to take my son to Egypt after
Have a
Christmas.
child.
I'm looking forward to
she.
that.
Well, that's true, but she did go to the police about it. They didn't do anything, and I'm sure if he was younger, as you say, I'm sure the police would have done something, would they not?
I don't know. Sometimes the police don't like people, Angie. If a kid's doing
if it was a
really bad
kid.
stuff. Yeah, sometimes the kids won't. Well, I don't know why they didn't do anything. I find that odd.
They didn't.
I find that odd because when I got burgled, the police went all
but
out
surely
to
they would have
find
arrested
him.
her if it was someone younger. you
Yeah,
know?
he went. The lad who burgled me went to court and everything. So I don't know. I mean, somebody said you was lucky because I missed them by about 3 minutes, and somebody said you were lucky because there was they were like a foursome, two girls, and they was younger than me, but they said you were lucky because they'd have probably done you over. So I missed them by 3 minutes. My neighbour said a red car pulled up. She says you've just missed them. I walked in. I couldn't believe it, Angie. It was terrible. So I do know how she feels regarding that.
We've been broken in a
It's
few
hard.
times. Like I said, coming home from a funeral, I mean, 3 or 4 times. I think maybe not this house. We used to, I think we've been broken in once. And that was about 10 years ago here. But
It's
apart from
horrible.
that, I think we used to always get broken into. Yeah.
She claimed she put him in hospital for a week.
Oh yeah.
My God.
So this is what I'm wondering. It's a bit odd. If he was a child, there's no way the police would have arrested her. So I think possibly because she had a couple of drinks, she got her age wrong. Maybe got a bit confused about how old she was. Do you know what I mean?
I'd understand it if she said it was her husband.
Yeah.
I'd believe her more.
You probably
But I don't believe you, Blaster.
if he's 10 years younger, I reckon she's got her age mixed up. Which is what happens when you have a couple of drinks, isn't it? Listen, when I drink,
Well, I think she's very mixed up. Full stop. I think she needs to go and get some help. How's about that, Blaster? Pop off and get some help. I don't know if it's my accent or what, but people really think they can bully me, you know. I don't know if it's because I've got this Derbyshire accent, but I think that's what she thinks. I think she thinks that she can bully me so she can clout chase, if you get me. You know what I mean? It's a bit weird. I don't know. I imagine in that comic calf, whatever it
yeah,
was
I just don't
called.
think people should be running with, his age, because we don't know. Just listen to, just see what she
Yeah.
says later, because she's sober, isn't it?
I think in that comic calf, I bet she was evil, you know. I bet she was evil. I can imagine. If she smiled, her face would crack. I think she thinks she's some sort of mafia boss.
I remember her from Comic Cafe. I remember Judas and Miss Spaghetti.
Thank you.
Fire, but I don't
Yeah.
remember. Who. I remember the name. It sounds familiar, but I don't know what the comment she said.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is with my accent. It must be my Derbyshire accent. Somebody said I sound like Sobriety Black Jack, but I am from the same area. But I'm sort of from the same area as Dave as well. I think he's got the same accent. But I don't know what it is. People think that I'm like, take my kindness for weakness. I don't know why. I think it's so sad. Because I'm an all right person, to be fair. Well, I think I am. I hope I am. I try my best. Never mind. Anyway, stay affected.
I see you.
Stay affected.
Hi, Danny. Someone needs to.
Have you had a nice afternoon?
I don't have. I'm not one of those Tweedledee that takes no screenshot. So I won't have a clue.
What you had for dinner, Ange?
I said breakfast. Not hungry yet. What are you doing for your birthday?
I ain't done nothing. I ain't had a very good birthday. But I'm going to Egypt with my son next year, so I'll use that as my birthday. But I've had some nice birthday wishes off here, so that's nice. But never mind.
Yeah, Judas was arrested in there. Yeah, who's Judas? That is the question.
What did you used to do on these comic calves story time? What did you used
I
to
used to
say?
read the comments. Some of them made me laugh. Some of them were vile.
Oh,
Yeah, we used to have story time every morning. Well, a couple of times a week, I think.
did
We always have a
you?
laugh.
What? Because there were stupid comments.
Yeah, some were funny, some were not so funny. Yeah.
Oh, and did
With all their
they go
opinions,
funny with
mate,
you?
all their opinions on who I had in the box, myself.
Oh, so you did like a little FYP from another forum. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Why did they get rid of Comic Cafe?
Probably got took down because of this toxicity. So did they go against you for doing it then?
No, they were always against me.
Oh,
It was
really?
called it was under my link to Elusive Angie. All the comments. It was thousands of pages.
What about you?
They basically created a Delusive Angie. You know, it's like all forums. You can create.
Yeah.
You can talk on
Yeah.
each creator. So I don't know. I think a few people had accounts on there, and there was an account called, and then they mainly used the Delusive Angie one. So you just go and click on that one. That was just everything about my life, people in my boxes.
Oh my God!
I mean, there were other people mentioned, but not so much as myself and my platform.
So you laughed it off?
Yeah, it was a
'cause you
thread
had
for
story
it was a thread for me basically. Yeah.
time. Yeah, well done for laughing
There's
it
a lot
off,
of
though.
threads. A lot of threads.
So well done for laughing it off, though.
Did that cheesy what?
Sometimes it can be hard, can't it, to laugh it off?
I've got very thick skin in it.
Yeah, you're gonna have, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
Angie, you loved Comment Cafe. Moody Moo, I did storyline. At first I liked it. At first I thought funny. It was funny. Then it just got toxic. So I stopped
Yeah.
doing story time after that. Yeah, it was a bit of a laugh at the beginning. But then it wasn't so funny when... See, I've got thick skin. So, you know, people were saying things about me. It didn't bother me. Because,
Yeah.
you know, I've got thick skin. But then they were talking about people in my boxes and other people. And, you know...
Yeah.
You know, they don't have thick skin like I do, you know?
Yeah, that's not fair. Yeah,
So I couldn't read it all because,
I think if you're brought up with a good sense of humour, things don't affect you so bad, do they?
Yeah. And Judas,
My
come
son's
forward. We need this Judas to come forward.
My son's got auburn hair like yours. Yours ain't ginger, it's auburn, isn't it? And I brought him up with a good sense of humour. So I says, if you can laugh at yourself, nobody can ever bully you.
Well, yeah, so sometimes it's auburn and then some days it's ginger. It's weird. It just changes colour.
I've got a son with cerebral palsy as well, and I've brought him up the same. And he come home from school when he left school, Angie, and he got they write on your shirt, don't they, when you leave school? And they wrote all over his shirt, and I never knew this. I knew he was popular because I gave him a couple of parties when he was 16 and one when he was 17, and I knew he was popular because my house was packed. But it was all over his shirt. It was legs because he's got cerebral palsy in his legs.
Oh.
And I says, do they call you legs? I says, I didn't know that. And he says, well, I'm all right about it, Mum. He says, I didn't know if you would be. That's why I never told you. I says, if you're all right about it, then I'm all right about it. So, yeah. So I'm glad I brought him up with a sense of humour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they used to call Rory, my older son, they used to call him Tizer and things like that, but he used to laugh it off. Because I brought him up like that, you know what I mean? I think you have to, otherwise you get bullied. If you laugh at a bully, they don't bully you anymore because they're not getting what they want.
Who is Moody Moo? Moody Moo, who are you? Were you in Common Cafe? Honestly, I have really thick skin, but even with me, some things bother me. You know, I'm more human at the end of the day.
It got to me when Corey were talking to you like shit, because sometimes I get that, you see, and you've been nothing but kind to him, and that bugs me, that does. When you're kind to somebody and then they treat you like shit, that bothers me. And I've seen Corey do it to you. You stuck up with him over Sam, and then he went and turned on you, and I thought, you know what, Corey, you've got a good friend in her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you do take it well on the chin. You really do.
By the way, no,
I think you've got a wicked sense of humour, Angie.
Oh, thank you, sunshine.
I do. I think you've got a very good sense of humour. You make me laugh my head off sometimes. Especially when you wear them pigtails with them glasses when you've got when you change them images. No, I'm not in love. I don't know. I just think she's got a good sense of humour. You take a lot on the chin. But anyway, I'm going now. See you soon.
All right, sunshine. See you later.
Bye-bye, love.
Oh, God. What a day, what a day. Get your heart moving, guys. What else has been happening on TikTokies? Anything else? Far more than others. Yes. Happy birthday, anyone, sunshine. Let me see what's happened. I can't be asked getting up. Oh, shit.
Oh. Alright, I'm going to see what else is happening. Right. I've got some more videos here.
There was a situation on this app yesterday where a live...
I've seen that one. Michelle is done with people sharing lives to her for gifts.
Netflix. Get your own fucking Netflix.
Who are you ranting about?
Every day shares their fucking life to me to get gifted. Ram it up your fucking ass. I'm trying to do my fucking tree.
Guys, can you share my life?
25 fucking shares to one person in 2 days.
Guys, share my life to
Fuck
Michelle.
off.
I'm not listening to that. What else is there?
You've come for me once.
No.
To
That's it. Nothing else. Yes, can we get the heart museum, please? Thank you. At least I show my face on it. Thank you, Shell. Thank you, everybody. Let's have a look. Who was on? I don't know who they said. Who have you said? There's nobody on. See you later with Mr. TikTok. Boring. Boring. Angie, do you read comments? Yes, I am reading them right now. There's nobody else on and I'm not watching Luke. Absolutely not. What's this about? Guys, I've got to turn this heating off. Give me a sec. It's bloody too hot in here. Might get some more food. I'm bloody hungry again. People Christmas shopping. Yeah. People aren't spending time with families and things, isn't it? Before Christmas. What shall I get to eat? I'm sure I just eat because I'm bored. Do you like my pink duvet cover, guys? Pink. What shall I get to eat then? Let's have a look, one sec. Oh, you've only got 1.9k on, Luke. You usually have about 3k. God, he's put on weight, isn't he? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No more promotion for you. And he says others have fallen off. The thing is, he's doing the FYP. He's the one going, oh, get 3k. Well, you don't have 3k today. You're 1.9k. Could have fallen off. I don't even care if people say that to me, have fallen off. Who cares about the views? Can we get the heart reason though, please? Oh, that's okay. Thank you. Yeehaw, Grandma! I don't care if I even was to fall off. Oh my God, I love this woman. Look, he just sits there staring at it. So cute, look. Look at him. AI. It's really not AI. She's got, that's the story there, look. She rescued the little monkey. They're vets. And, it's cute, isn't it? I just love it. I just love watching them eat.
If you're stuck.
He just stares at her. Oh, look. It's so cute.
Take a look at the.
Fell asleep. Oh, look. He just stares at her. See their bits. You can see he loves it, right?
So keep your.
Better charge his phone. Just stares at her.
I mean, then look. Can we pretend?
Look at that one. Oh, where's it gone? Shit, we've lost it. He's proper greedy. He's so cute, isn't he? He's bloody greedy, man. Oh, that one's not nice, that one. He's proper greedy, isn't he? Oh, snakes. Oh, it's when he was sick.
When someone says,
Okay,
Alright, the boomer.
je suis content, c'est printemps, aujourd'hui j'ai rien à faire.
So he looks after these exotic animals.
Always will till the end of time. I won't change my mind. Oh, look at this. So keep your head.
I love it. Sorry, I get carried away watching these videos. What's her name, please, Ange? Oh, her name is Leo and Val Stoyanov, something like that. Sorry, I can't say it properly. It's Leo and Val, as in V-A-L. Then it's Styoyanov. Devon is talking on her. Devon is talking to me. I'm pretty sure I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's he was the one that said that an animal, a shorter life is better than, how did he say it now? A short life of happiness is better than a lifelong of misery. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure it's him. I can't remember though, that because he doesn't believe in cages and he believes in freedom. You know how people have exotic animals and they put them in cages? Like rabbits and things. So he's one of those that believes that rabbits belong in the wild, which I do agree as well, because I do love nature. But people always say, oh, but it's going to be taken by a fox. Yeah, but that fox needs to eat, and it's just unfortunate. It's just the food chain, isn't it? And nature's cruel. But I do feel the same, that rabbits, 1 day or 2 days of happiness is better than long life of misery in a cage. Yeah, it's just the way it is, isn't it? Don't mess with nature. Let me have a look, Dev.
Realizing that you're living your
forgiven, so you don't know who's forgiven anymore and who's not. I think you have to be a friend of certain people in order to be forgiven. Here's a conversation while we're all here. Racist stereotypes. Are we just running those now, yeah? Are we just running them now, yeah? We're all here for racist stereotypes. I know basically my mic's broken. I just want to know, en masse, let's do a poll. Fuck it. If we're allowed to bust racist stereotypes and jokes, happy face. If it's not cool, sad face. Just let me know, because I'm just lining up all my wait. I'm even going to use the word YT. I'm getting all my YT stereotypes ready, and everyone will bust joke with me about it because it's alright. Because I'm a lovable guy. You don't have to be. I'll enlighten you, Hazel, but I just need to know. Can we run? Okay, Grumpy's there for the racial stereotypes. Good. My little rainbow friend is open to those things. I can do that, mate. Listen, I got a white gran. Love my white gran. I never deny my white side or anything for that, any of that. So, I mean, white people can't dance, apparently. I also want to ask, okay, I want to know how many people are, how many people live by their morals, or how many people are willing to chop and change their morality for friends on the app. Because I'm going to take you back. I'm going to take you way back with people that we just don't sit with anymore. But I remember when there were more sides to this app. Yeah? There were more sides to this app. And there was a side that was like...
Here's a question. Not that I want to talk on racism, because we've had many discussions on racism, and it does turn south. But here's a good question for you. Should or do you think a mixed race person experiences the same racism as a black person?
Any racism. We ain't gonna have no racism out here. Hell nah. We stand with you, my chocolatey friends, my sensual 80% cocoa buddy. You was all there for us. You was there. You was anti-racist, anti-ableism. We don't have that. We don't have that round here. You will leave our people alone. Our Jojo, we stand with Jojo. And I remember these people all standing on morality and calling out anyone who said certain things. And you're all there. You're all there. All of you are there. You're sitting there. Now it's funny that we make jokes about Asian people. That's all right. Now we bust joke with EQ. No, here's the best one. Here's the humdinger. We're brethren with Sophie Bailey. We're suddenly calling out a black woman, yeah? Mixed race. I'll call it what it is. We're going at a mixed race woman who, for months, thought, Donny, who's this? No, don't come up here. I'm not allowed to come up in your box.
Devon, why don't you just say my name?
What? If it was you, I'd say your name.
Just find it weird.
If you feel like the cat's with me, like I would literally.
I'll speak to whoever the fuck I want. I'll do what I want. I still stand on what I stand on. Okay, no one can say shit to me. No one's my mum or my dad. No one can say shit to me.
Okay.
I just wanted to make it. Pardon?
You want it to be about you?
I don't give a fuck. I was just listening from one side.
You bring up then, innit?
No, I just come in like if someone wants to say something, just say it. Don't do the whole pussyfooting around stuff. Say it with chest.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think our pussy will foot around it?
Well, I think if you want to say something, say names, innit?
So I have to say names, so it doesn't apply to all...
No, you don't have to, but if you're saying something, just say names. I don't know why everyone's so cryptic on this app.
Because
like the block buttons don't...
You really came to it properly with my other phone.
But if you feel that it resonates with you, then it clearly resonates with you for a reason.
I don't give a fuck, I do what I want.
Exactly, so then why? You don't need to be... That's what I'm saying, if it doesn't apply, let it fly.
No, I was just listening.
Nah, I'm loving that so much.
One sec, guys.
You'll be surprised. I would be very surprised. It'd be like a fucking miracle. It'd be an absolute miracle if that happened.
But you felt the need to ask me if I was chatting about you.
Yeah, because that's what I do. I just ask people like with my chest.
It doesn't as harshly apply, but it applies to you. And at the same time, me saying that, you don't care. So this is a pointless conversation.
I don't know why you're speaking like... It's like speaking in back slang. I don't... Just speak normally. Use your words.
I don't have to host no more. I can just do what I want and get some food.
Every single name that I'm talking about.
I'm not even hungry, I swear. I just eat for the sake of it.
Yeah, but if you've come live to say what you want to say, then just say it.
Yeah,
it's my point. Like, say...
Catch it, innit? I do it like however I want it.
Yeah, don't speak in riddles. Just like everyone should just say what they want to say. Because what I would say is fuck Canadian Angie forward, sideways, backwards.
But you'll be friends with her in a couple of months.
I'll never be friends with her.
I don't believe you.
People on TikTok, there's a difference.
If you think I want to make it about you, I'll make it about you. I don't believe you when you say that.
There's a difference between people that are your friends and people that you know on TikTok.
Okay. Well, I've backed many of things with you, Alicia, since we're going to make this about you. I've backed many of things, and you have gone back to those people. So what now?
That's the way TikTok goes. I'm not the only person that does that. It goes full circle all the time.
Well, there we go. So nobody can... Why is everyone moaning about me?
I think I've downloaded it, but I don't know how to play it because I'm on this phone. I haven't got this account on my other phone.
I couldn't find a recording in the mods chat.
Yeah, it's in there. One second.
Is it? If it gets sent to me, how do I play it while I'm in the box? If it's on my phone.
I sent you it. Yeah, you need 2 devices, just Smiles. Yeah. By the way, you can't cam 2 either without. Do you know what I mean?
Right. I'm going to go on mute. Give me 1 minute and I'll see if I can sort it. All right. I'll put myself on mute first and then I'll try and see if I can sort it. Hold on.
It's on its way yet? Oh, for God's sake, it's taking forever.
Well, what's that got to do with you?
Got to do with me.
Because you've just come in when you know fine what's happening between him and Alex.
She looks like a
You know
gerbil.
exactly what you're doing.
She's got
You
them
sit with Alex. You don't know anything, Courtney. You don't know anything. I'm
Right,
that's it, Alex.
she looks like a gerbil. That's got 2 nips on the side of the mouth.
And all because Chippy decided to try and make himself relevant, and by saying that there's a Devon, where she got these screenshots, probably because he's in PLM, or he got it from a friend that's in PLM, but wants to out someone else for being in PLM when the person that sent him them is PLM, or it's because of he's in there. Either way, that makes sense.
Stick up for the truth on the app. You just tried to get one over on Devon. That's it.
Did I say it was Devon?
You asked him. Did I say it
was Devon? Did I say it was Devon?
Go in Steps' live now. There's a Devon in the box. But go and ask him if it's in there.
Okay, I'll do. All right then.
Bye. Bye.
You did say his name, but you can't keep saying it's not Devon, but you literally came up to stick it on Devon, babe. But you literally came up to say, is it you, Devon?
You're getting on my nerves,
Of
these
course,
out
like, you don't get the whole thing, you think, like, I'm not even trying to be rude,
Mark
girl.
my face.
You can't do anything,
£11
but I just don't get
Yeah, it is a bit boring now, to be fair. So how you drama, whatever, over drama, yeah, can even hold lives, and you sit there, the lot of you, talking to this woman. Do you not know who her husband's brother is? And you sit there, it's crazy, and you're sitting there questioning whether Devon is part of PLM, whether this person's part of PLM, whether you've docked someone's child, but yet sitting with this woman who's hosting the live. It's honestly crazy. How are you sitting there talking on children and doxing of kids? I don't understand this. This is weird.
Oh, she's watching the same.
Oh, yeah. Crazy day, crazy world, crazy Sunday.
Go and ask her who her brother-in-law is.
It's given they need a new storyline.
It's getting hardly.
Real things happening, real things off TikTok, guys.
And that the thing you sent me, it's not a screen record. It's just a screenshot.
Huh?
The thing that you sent me on WhatsApp, it's not a screen recording. It's a screenshot. Because when I tap on it, it doesn't come up with play or anything.
One sec.
When I tap on it, it doesn't come up with play. It's just a screenshot. Bear with us, guys. We're just trying to sort it out.
Because there was all my
Who's this is
But Mr. FYP, he's got it all.
whose recording is that?
Do you know what I mean?
Can't hear it, can you? Can you hear me?
We can hear you, yeah.
All right, okay. It's all right. I don't understand. One sec. I'm not too sure what's going on really. I thought it was.
Neither do I.
No, I thought it was. Huh? I thought that voice was what's happening today. Sorry, it's not.
I don't know either. My mind's gone just... I don't know what's going on.
Oh, my thing's here, my food. One sec, guys. I thought it was about this stuff with Chippy and that, so I got a bit confused. Let me just... They're coming! Give me a sec. Yeah, one sec, guys.
That's all right, Ange.
Let's get my water. Freezing. Have I eaten? I'm always eating. Have you done it? Is it thick?
No.
Thank you. So, guys, let me get in. Are they still going on about it? Because I'm a little bit bored of that Chippy thing. Because I think they've just created some drama that's absolutely boring. To be honest with you.
Nick, I don't think there is one. We're not sure. We can't find what needs to be played. So.
Oh, it's about something. It's something completely different. Is that still going on? That stuff. They're still talking. Well. I'm sure Chippy just created some drama.
That Devon talking in the server.
No, I haven't.
Just that it was in there, just an account.
Just that account was in there.
This is like embarrassing. They've gone on for 3 hours on a name that was in the server, and because it says Devon. on a name. It's gone on for 3 hours.
There is more people
I reckon, yeah, to take the heat off Blaster.
Why is this all thing
Possibly.
going down? Why is this information?
Well, I'm going to jump down, Angie. If it's a recording that needs playing, just let me know, all right?
No,
And then I'll come back up again.
shit, and you know it.
All right?
No, it's funny.
What's that?
I respect it. I see what
I
you're trying
said I'll jump down, but if you need me to play anything, just send it to me and then let me know.
Yeah, okay.
No worries, Angie. See you in a bit.
That's the PLN server. They're the screenshots.
Right, guys, get out. It's all finished now. It's all over.
3 hours over there. Over a name.
That's never.
It's boring now. That's right. I don't understand about this recording, I've got to be honest, about CLA and about this, what's his name? The JC situation. I don't really know much about that, to be honest, because it was, yeah, they set on information, that's what's being said. She did set on information, but I think now they're deflecting from the blaster. If I knew that, I wouldn't have cam-tooed them, because I wouldn't want them to be giving the drama from this.
He said he'll see it.
Do you know what I mean?
It's not afraid to say help.
You never even said it. That's not positive.
Frankie's got a sale on, by the way, it's Christmas.
Out! Who is that? Yaz is having a piss. Get out, Yaz. You're pissing on land. You're pissing. Oh, shit. And you're all fucking wrong. Johnny is in the chat.
Yes.
Let me speak to
Saturday we will do the day when we are having some tea, but not at the Buxton on the night time.
Screenshot saying there's a person called Devin.
Can't you, with a person called Devin, with his...
I think they're all involved. I'm not going to lie. I think every one of them has been in PLM. I really do. It's weird. I think there's just not something not right with them.
I want to attach them to every creator on the app's name. Do it! Yeah, exactly.
Get in the drama.
He must have been in the server. Guys, we need to find out if he was in the server. Because I don't believe for 1 minute that was sent to him. If it was, why is he holding on to it? Why has he held it on until this stuff came up with Devon? Does not make sense. So he's basically waited for today just to turn it, just to talk on it, because Devon decided to go live. So now he's, oh, there you go, you're in the server. You know what I reckon? I reckon there was a store at PLM server and he's put him in there just now. I reckon Chippy's in that server and he's just made it up, created it. That's what I think. 100%. Because why not bring up yesterday, last month, 2 months ago? Why now? Because Devon went live.
John, have you seen your aunt me yet?
Touch people's names. Wait until the day. I can't wait until you see the.
And you know what the sad thing is? If we ever had evidence that he was, or even is, still there, people would still support him. Because they're wrong-uns. The amount of wrong-uns on the set that have children as well, that have children, you'll be surprised. Absolutely surprised. You think because if someone's got children, they can't be a wrong-un? Majority of wrong-uns have children, guys. Facts. You wouldn't sit on it, no. That's Purple Eki. That's Purple Eki. You know, not the real one, obviously. He's dead. The Eki. But they all know, Chippy all knows, if you speak on them, they're going to just come on the platform. The Scottish TikTok got rid of PLM. It was the Scottish TikTok, not over here. They got rid of PLM, right? They shut the server down and everything. But Chippy knows, talking on them, which is what he's doing, for some reason, it's like they're bugs. They get hold of it, and next minute they swamp you of chat with PLM, purple hearts and all this kind of shit, yeah? They start causing a lot of trouble. Start doing platforms, going live and shit. It's weird. So why is he talking on them?
Miss T, 1 minute, me baby. Sorry, one.
Is that fucking idiot gone now? Is he gone out of the chat?
No, he's still in here. I'm waiting for him to send out me. Hey, Scottish.
Hi, y'all. I spotted gangster. I come in front of man. You all good?
Oh.
I only come up because I got sold fucking...
Look on Queen's page. Who's Queen?
Mate, that bothers me.
Who's Queen's page?
Sunset, big up, lovely. I'm alright.
Some people on this app actually need to grow a set of balls and get over the fucking selves, man. Their spirits are too high and wedged in with the bullshit, man.
They've got the little funny drawers on.
Queen?
He's not even a fucking man, bro. Because a man won't threaten a woman.
Wait a minute, then.
Fucking idiot.
How do I look at you, user? I have to put the whole user in? What am I looking at? Oh, this is crazy.
You see that?
It's private. You got it private.
Do you see that, Free?
She actually no Jade, mate. I don't know if I followed her or not, but I'm hoping that I have, you know what I mean?
Scottish.
Oh, me, Julie, we hear it all the time. Watch them throw each other under the bus. Watch them do this, watch them do that. And then they're friends again. I'm sick of hearing it. It's just exhausting. It's the same old shit every time. And then next week, they were friends again. It's all the time. Back and forth, back and forth. Aki's after Chippy. I know, I told you, Chippy, I reckon Chippy was in there, but obviously people Aki's not going to know that. I believe he was in there because that's how we got those screenshots, right? But yeah, Aki will go for him. And this is what Chippy's not realising. He will go for he wouldn't care who he lives with either. And he threatened me and everything, yeah? It was horrendous. I had the police, the ambulance, he'll tell you this at my house every 10 minutes. It was exhausting because they were a big troll group. I mean, doesn't, sorry.
Yeah, man. I know it's upsetting. I had to come up, I had to fucking say it, bro.
Yeah, no.
The way you went off earlier, mate, I was gutted, I'm not gonna lie.
Public now, sorry,
The
okay.
fucking people on the app and all that know, you know?
Okay, give me a sec. I'm blind as a bat, man. Thank you, Nick. I was worried I was going to get blocked. Chippy back already. Oh, that's when he's back.
Yeah. Well, I'll go outside. Obviously, 10 of them won't come outside, but 2 or 3 of them will. And I'll go outside with them. Yeah. So,
Right, can we block Winnie the Pooh because...
No, it's fine. Winnie, hold on. Winnie, has your money run out? Is that why you're back? Yes, Winnie.
Winnie, get in the
box.
box.
A tenner, could you, love?
Winnie, get in.
Send us
Get
a
in the
tenner,
box.
Winnie.
Bet. No followers of that.
What?
Well, fucking up. Winnie.
Let people like Winnie, let them.
Winnie, that's rude.
Right, get in the box, go bag mouth.
Yeah, get in the box. Let's have a chat.
Have they been blocked? Oh, no.
No, it's okay, Chippy said leave them. So get on the box, go.
Come on.
Yeah, my money's run out. I'm gonna do dailies on
You
Monday.
can get in the box. You've got 1,200 followers.
How are you? Get in the box, babe.
Not with a broken jaw, thanks. What?
What?
You haven't even got your requests on, so how...
Of course not.
You let it
Morning,
go
Judy.
like this, giving it all of this, but you won't get in the
Hello, Geordie.
Has Winnie just threatened Upsy Daisy?
Upsy Daisy said box, not with a broken jaw, thanks.
No, it looks
right.
like Winnie the Pooh's got a
Winnie's
broken jaw.
put, have you run out of your money?
I'm recovering from a back because you're a big fucking mouth.
You couldn't
You got it
even
broke?
fucking... You couldn't even fucking break.
In other words, what they're trying to say is Winnie the Pooh has bottled it.
You know what I know? When PLM was about, right, I put them in my box, right, not knowing who they were, because I put randoms in my box. If you don't know, you don't know. People, Irish Kelly will tell you this. She was telling me, they're this great group called Pedos Lives Matter. Well, me being me, I don't know, because I was very newish to this app or to social media. Don't be silly, there's no peddlers. And then they're not, it's just a big troll group. However, very questionable troll group, okay? But that's what, there was a joke that was made, they all ran with it, right? Because they have spoken disgusting on children and doxed children and shit like this, yeah? And I was getting threats, I started getting all of that. That's when I met Chippy. At the time, PLM were threatening me, right? He was about, that's when he came in my life. But at the time, my life was full of PLM. It was me not realising it, with the PLM hearts. And it was like, oh my God, there was just so many. And you're just like block, 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 block kind of thing. Because what happened, I gave them a platform and took it away from them when I found out who they were. Because at first I didn't listen to Irish Kelly because I thought, don't be ridiculous, as if there's a group like that on TikTok, you know what I mean? You'll be arrested, da-da-da. But then I found out they're just a troll group, but questionable, because I did start looking into it. They're not peddlers, lives matter. But however, that's what they made people believe, right? But very questionable, yeah? And that's when Chippy started coming into my lives. People's lives matter, yeah, and all that kind of thing. He said it was what you made it, really. I think he did it to rage bait, yeah? So he knew what he was doing. And then that's when Chippy came in my box. That's when I first met Chippy, around about that time when PLM was around. And my platform they always come in threatening and all that kind of shit. Funny that, isn't it? But now Chippy has screenshots from the server. You can't get screenshots without the server unless you're in it or somebody sent you it. So if Chippy is questioning Devon, right, which is stupid because you sat on it also, right, he's obviously had it for a long time, these screenshots, because you don't just come out with it because Devon decided to go live, right? So what I reckon has happened, right, at first I said he's either in it or somebody sent him it. How was he questioning Devon of being in there when someone sent it to him that's in there? You know, but no, what I think is, I reckon he's in there and he set it up. He put Devon's name in there. That's what I think. And I think he did that today. Funny how Devon had big argument and then this happens. Well, yeah, exactly. This is what they do. They're a troll group. And I don't know how many times I need to tell you. Chippy and Millsy was in a huge troll group. Karma Kaz was part of PLM, which he admitted to. Chippy was Karma Kaz's friends, who were all in a big troll group, yeah, which they admit. What troll group is that? My opinion, PLM, because that's what PLM were, a huge troll group. There's no secret that Millsy and Chippy was in a troll group. So I'm piecing this together now. Got screenshots, yeah, you were sent it. Well, give us a name as who sent you it then. Me, you set it up because you're in that server. Because I still think it's that server does exist. Yes, Millsy was a mod for Kaz. Yes, Millsy was a mod for Karma Kaz. Karma Kaz admitted he was in that. Did he admit he was in the PLM server? He did, didn't he? He admitted he was in that PLM server. Millsy was his mod. They were all, in my opinion, in that PLM server troll group. Yes. And they were all friends. That's how we got, yeah. So that's how I believe. Does it make sense? That's how I met Chippy when PLM was around. And Liz can tell you in the comments that that's how I met Chippy, when Chippy started coming in my box when PLM was around on my platform. But I didn't know who they were at the time, you see. Because you know how I put randoms in. Yes. What's that? One sec. Yeah. In my opinion, they're all in it. Or were in it. Or still in it. He did, but said was in there long. He wasn't sure who they are. Is that what we said? He is in it, but he wasn't. Yeah. Well, that's how I met Chippy, when PLM was about. That's when he started coming into my box. And then this argument breaks out in Devon's box with certain people I can't talk about. Now this happens. Be careful who you're supporting it. That's all I'm going to say. But like I said, these women are so thick. 100%, yeah. And if you don't know, I don't want to talk too much on PLM, but however, if you don't know, they were doxing children. Not all of them, but there was a lot of doxing of children, putting children on disgusting photos. So it's not even funny. It's not even a joke, to be fair, what they're doing right now to Devon, because it's disgusting. It's quite a severe accusation, because you don't want to be associated with a group that did shit like that. Then Comment Cafe started, which is when Chippy fell out with you originally. Then Comment Cafe started, which then Chippy fell... Did he fall out with me at about that time? Yeah. I can't remember exactly when we fell out. Yeah. So there's nothing to be funny, nothing to laugh about, to be honest. Yeah. And I know Pepper Wacker was in there, but don't forget, Pepper Wacker's not going to know who's in there and who's not. You can just go on any fake account. Do you know what I mean? Not that I know, but of course any server you can go, you just make up an account, right? They painted you the wrong one, whole time it's them. Yes. Yes. Yes, put it together, guys. Exactly. They all painted out that I was the wrong one. That I was in that server, and I never was in that server, ever. Because I put out a video saying that I was on a fake account, because if you listen to Purple Aki, the fake Purple Aki, who owns the PLM server, he said I'd offer you pardon if you join our server. So to stop the trolling, I just basically said I was in there on a fake. I said, how do you know I could be in there and on a fake account? And of course they all jumped on that, didn't they? And made out, oh my God, she's in that server. But I only said it because I had the police and the ambulance every 5 minutes at my house. I just wanted the trolling to stop. But yeah, I think they're all involved. I do. And they made out that I was the wrong one. I can vouch you didn't know. No, I didn't. Well, if I knew, they wouldn't have threatened me. Plus, if you confirm they made a fake account of you in there. Yes, they also made a fake account of me. So what they're doing to Devon is what they did to me. So you can go in there, obviously, and just put any name. So I believe they didn't sit on this, right? Why would you sit on this? You're not friends with Devon. You would out this a long time ago. But because somebody had an argument, right, in Devon's box, you decided to create that username tonight. So which means, because a lot of people say the server's still there. And you know, there's another server that's been set up. That's what I've heard anyway. So they've set it up tonight. Because it doesn't make sense. Why sit on it? So this is exactly what they did to me, try to set me up and say that I was in that PLM server, because my name and my photo was in there. And this is how stupid people are, because you've got a name and a photo in a server or on a platform. Oh, it's got to be definitely you. You know, I mean, unless you hear my voice, how are you pointing your finger at me? But this is what they did, and now they're doing it to Devon. You can't say someone is by by the name. Yeah, look how many fake accounts of me on here and here, but they ran with it. And that's when only Tony Fischel got involved, because, well, I don't know why he got involved, to be honest, but anyway, it went really south. So I didn't just have PLM threatening me, or they had threatened me actually, and then I had this on top, that people saying I was in the server because it was a Queen Angie, which was Scottish Johnny that did it, which he came into my box and admitted. And then of course they went wild about that because I put Scottish Johnny on when he was in my comments saying I can clear your name. So of course I'm going to put in my box if he's going to clear my name, because I was never in that server. Because you saying I'm in that server, you're saying I'm associated with children, doxing of kids and putting pictures on children and shit like that. Even if you weren't doing that, you knew about it if you're in that server. Do you know what I mean? You definitely knew about it. So there was, yes, Nick. There's no way, and I put my life on there. They never sat on that. They've created that tonight. And if that is a server, the PLM server, then that's them. They're in it. I don't think it was sent to him. Bullshit. Johnny. No, Devon. What I'm not saying Devon wasn't a server. What I'm saying is they set Devon up like this, like I was set up. Although it was Scottish Johnny that put my photo in there. I'm just saying they ran with it. So yeah. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. Oh, he has set on the info for months. That's weird. No, he hasn't, Gingerlocks. He hasn't set it on. I swear, I put on my life, he did not sit on that information for months. Because if I knew that was Devon, I would be outing it. And listen, I'm not a fan of Devon, but and I would be outing it straight away. If I wouldn't really if it was just a name. I'm not going to lie because there's no obvious evidence that's him. But that was created tonight. They've set him up tonight. Because, like I said, you wouldn't. They'd never sat on that. They would be outing that because you know how Chippy likes to be relevant and that on this app, and he'd be definitely trying to get the views in on it. Regardless, even if someone's put Cat created it, even if Cat created it, they're involved in my eyes. Because if your friends was someone that was in that server and you're trying to set somebody up, to me, you're just as bad. How are you accusing someone of being that server when you're sitting with someone that was, Now listen, like I said, whether you're in there or not, doesn't mean you are doing, doxing shit. Do you know what I mean? There's a reason they outset tonight. Yes, because there was an argument in Devon's live with a certain person. Think about it. Who's that friend? Who's a friend of Chippy? The person that was arguing with Devon? Is that Scottish Johnny in the chat? What, because it says Johnny? Johnny, is that you on that fake account? No, let him stay because he can actually give her information. We'll have all the info. FBI Angie. Jim, I can't believe I actually said that yesterday. He said it, he cleared you, that's why they're asking. What do you mean? Yeah, so I think it could be to take the heat off Blaster. Deflection. And I think they own this app. It's quite sad. No one owns this app. No one runs it, but they think they do. He's saying it is him. Who's saying that? That's Johnny. Yeah, that's Johnny. Yeah. That Johnny's account said I cleared you, making out Scott's Johnny. Well, might be, might not. I don't know. But I still. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm cam-2ing Pearl. She's cam-2ing me. Pearl, you old hag, I'm cam-2ing you.
Phone calls with him.
Yeah, that's what Kat's saying. She's been.
Hey, Johnny.
Who's this Johnny and everyone? Because I'm confused.
Scottish
shut up,
Johnny,
please.
he was in PLM, I think, but I think he was.
You know what, Johnny? Have you ever? I don't know, right? Let me ask you a question. Okay, he's here because I want to get info out of him, right? So, Johnny, have you ever cleared your name, or were you actually one of the I don't know, people that were doing shit in that server? Not like you're gonna say it is. Johnny was at PLM. I know, but what he said to me. This is how I met Johnny. Okay, I met Johnny. He came on my platform. Okay, and people can confirm this, and said to me, listen, I can't remember how it went, but don't block me or anything like this. Let me explain. I was in that server, however, and I believed him here, and he stood by this story, and he said, I thought they were a peddler hunting group. right? Because they did do that. PLM occasionally did expose pedlos. I've seen it myself, where they would go live and expose someone that was a pedlo in their group. Okay? So, this is who I thought they were when I first found out about PLM. Yeah? And Johnny said to me he was in that group and that's who he thought they were. He said he started exposing them. Yes, he said he started to expose them, right? And that's why he was in there. But however, he didn't know that's what they, didn't know much about them when he first went in the server. That was his story to me. And I'm not going to lie, he's like in the entire Scottish division. He ran the entire Scottish division. Well, anyway, that's the story he told me. He told Lynn's, and he told a few of us. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they keep him because he didn't get along with certain members. He said then, because he was exposing them, then Johnny said they tried to set him up. You should change your name to Delusive. What's Gagney mean? Love it when you start investigating. You can tell I love my true crime. But that's why I've kept Johnny in the comments, because I want to know more info. So Johnny, let me ask you a question. What do you think I'm right as to what I'm saying? Because I think 3 hours of drama was really boring today of a name that was put in PLM. So you saying that you think Kat created that, because it was created tonight, because there's no way they set on it. So to make out that Devon was in the server. I don't know, maybe not. What does Gagney mean? Delusive Gagney. I love that. Like I said, she would have something to do with it, yeah. Like I said before, I just find it really odd because, they've had an argument with a certain friend of theirs. Next minute, they're saying that Devon's in the server. I don't think they sat on it for all this time. How are you accusing someone else of being in there when your friend is in there? You know what I mean? Get a grip. Why is your friend in there then? Do you know what I mean? Cagney and Lacey. Oh, wait. Kim Wakeford. Who's Kim? He said doors were coming off. Who said that? Why was you on calls with Johnny though, Angie? Scottish Johnny? Because I just told you. When I told you, I'm going to repeat myself again. When I first came on this app, right, I don't know much about social services, social media, right? So I get these people come into my chat and everything's okay. And then Irish Kelly was like, that's PLM, get them out. I'm like, who's PLM? She's like, Pedro's Lives Matter. I said, behave. They'll be in jail. Do you know what I mean? And that's when I came across Johnny and he said he exposed them. I thought he was a good person, Johnny. I'm only going by what I was told. I was told it. My mods were told it. So I believed it. Of course I believed it. I had no reason not to. Sure. The PLM never stood for peddlers. No, it didn't. It's a troll group. It always was a troll group, but very questionable troll group, if you ask me. I remember exactly, Kieran. That's when I started getting threats. That's how I think I met Johnny. That was it. That's how I met Johnny, because I was getting all these threats, and not threats. I was being accused of being in there. And then Scottish Johnny got into my box, and he said that he put me in there. As, I don't know why, to spy. I can't remember what he even said now. Something like that. Yeah, that was right, wasn't it, Lindsay? Yeah. And that's why I put my box, because I said, well, if he's going to clear my name, yeah. Yeah, he came and said it wasn't me, and that he'd done it, yeah. So they're just trolls, not actual PDFs, no. It's a troll group. However, like I said, very questionable. The things they spoke on and the things they did in the group, yeah. Yeah, exactly. They trolled me. Oh, horrifically trolled me. You check your WhatsApp. Oh. Someone just sent me a list of people that associate with each other that troll people on TikTok. Do you remember that list that somebody put out? Because there's a couple of people on there that are trolls, and it does actually make sense. But you know what doesn't make sense is that Millsy and that has said, because they weren't a big troll group, right? Makes sense if it was PLM. Adam Cook, why do you blame other people than yourself? Blame myself for what? I wasn't even PLM, so what am I blaming myself for? Naylor, lying about what? Many people, oh God, get out. Your PLM out, get out. Out you go. I can hardly work my Discord, let alone being someone else's fucking Discord. Anyway, I think it was a setup tonight. Complete setup. I think they're all fucking wrong uns. That's my opinion. Pepperacky's trolls are here. I know. They were in Thieves Live as well. Because you always push the blame onto others. I'm talking about what happened tonight. Nothing to do with me. So why am I going to blame myself for something I haven't done, love? What are you talking about? Who did they troll? Just random people. There's this list, right? Can I read this list out again? How am I going to send it? I might send it to someone, but they have to read it out. Do you remember that list? And it makes perfect sense, you know, of the list of all these trolls. I don't know how to send it. How do I... PLM are just a troll group. Yeah, exactly, Ruth, they were. But I'm just trying to think of how to... It's my list. Yeah, Nick. Can you read it out, Nick?
If you send it to me, I could read it out from my side if you want.
Oh, okay. I've sent it.
Okay, hold on. Bear with me.
Hold it on. Hey, Nick.
Hi, Ange.
You alright?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How's it going?
Alright. I've only put this together because these are people who associate themselves with each other.
Oh.
A bit like Hungry Guy's Red
I'd
Book,
like to hear
really.
your theory. Okay.
So, we've got Mims.
And Nick knows because she was a troll. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I was not. I just got caught up in, something that I shouldn't have done it. I didn't even know a part of it.
Let me put you in the big box.
We've got Mims, we've got Space Cadet, we've got Kales, we've got Raspberry Tart,
Yes.
we've got Chansey, we've got Max.
Yep.
Max?
We've got Will, we've got Will AJ Irish.
Yep.
We've got Billy Rensagob.
Yep.
Georgia.
Yep.
Alicia. Tim.
Yep.
Daniel.
Yep.
Tim that died.
David Cody. Yeah, Tim that died.
Yep.
We've got Phoenix.
Yep.
We've got Scottish Johnny.
Yep.
Spooky Nikki.
Yep.
Shell.
Yep.
Mel.
That's all Angie's got so far.
Well, what the show I had an argument with.
Oh no, isn't this one more? There's two more.
CHELLE. And we've got Danny with an I.
Yep.
and I added to that Jessica.
Yes. That's it.
That's the list.
All that's on Angie's list.
And Cat.
Yeah.
And Cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds good to me. Oh, you've got Millsy and Chippy.
Yeah.
They were in a troll group. And they were friends with Karma Kaz. Karma Kaz was PLM. They've all suddenly got this list saying it's this PLM server details of Devon being in there, which I put together tonight. So
yeah, there's also an unknown
makes so much
user.
sense because I met them, Chippy Millsy, you know, guys, if you just joined, when PLM was here.
Valentina, I know they're the same. Valentino, I know they're the same. I was just agreeing in case there was one that had been missed off the list, or whether Nick had got them all, or whether there was some, like, do you know what I mean?
I wrote the list, and Space Cadet is Tim's best friend. Donna, in brackets, I've put.
Say that again?
Space Cadet was Tim's best friend, and she's called Donna.
Oh.
I've also got an unknown user.
Are these two? Are you saying these are trolls, or were they PLM?
I can't confirm either. I think my understanding, more trolls. PLM's well before my time.
It's quite a lot of people, isn't it, really?
It's not because I just write a list, it's because these people are friends with each other.
So, 1 minute now, you have to mention my name now there. So, I don't know who the fuck you are. But so why are you mentioning my name, bringing my name into something? I don't be in any group chats or anything.
Your name wasn't mentioned. Where was it mentioned, was it, Nick?
Yeah, whoever the fuck she is.
I honestly didn't hear your name be mentioned.
No, my name was mentioned. I actually heard it.
Was it, Nick?
Yes.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Friends with.
Oh, sorry, Nick.
I wasn't actually hear that.
So, come here, tell me where you're getting your little list from, or how you're assuming I'm in some fucking trolling group or something. So,
I never said you were in a group.
You just fucking called out my name.
Yeah, but that's because you hang around with these people, but you're not in a group.
I'm just laughing at all these people that are going to be coming forward to Nick.
No.
Yeah, and it's not me.
So, because I get along with people and I talk to people, even though I don't.
That's right. Yeah, I've not said up bad. I'm just saying that you're friends with these people.
No, you said I heard something.
No, this is a troll list, Nick.
Yeah, this is a list. You're saying who you think are a part of whatever shit you're on about. I just got the.
Not PLM.
Well, whatever shit you're on about. I didn't say PLM. Listen. So what gives you fucking God right to be calling out people's names and you know nothing about them?
It's just a mixed list. It's just my opinion.
And my opinion is you're a stupid bitch, and I don't even know you. So, what the fuck?
Say about it then.
Yeah. No, but this is pure bullshit out here. So you're calling out people's names because they know each other. So that's the case. So I could.
Can I ask you why you got these names on the list, Nick? Have you been researching them, watching them, or?
So then what the fuck are you on about? That's how shit starts in this app. It's people like you with your big fat mouths going around the place, calling out people's names for no reason. Justify yourself, for fuck's sake. Speak. You're very quiet now because someone's having a go at you about it, aren't you? Come on, Nick. You were mouthy enough a while ago. Come on, Nick. You go. Yeah, you see, you talk utter shit and you can't even respond now, can you?
I'm laughing because I didn't know Will was on that list. I didn't hear Will.
I thought what was the list for? Was it just because they're in the same group as friends?
No, I don't. No, I think she said it was some. She thinks that all these people are involved. She was saying, and whatever shit she's on about.
See, I was saying in the comments, I think it's a PLM list, but now you've come in the box and Nick's like, no, it's just the people that are friends with each other. I'm a bit confused what the list is for as well.
I just thought it was a troll, a list of names who's trolls on TikTok.
I think it's just because they're in the same friendship group.
I go into everyone's box. I talk to everyone. I don't be in any group chats or anything. I literally only speak to people on apps, and that's it. So anything I have to say is on an app. I'm not in no friendship chat groups, not like that. I haven't been for months, and I've never been in any Discord shit or anything like that. Only maybe Angie was the last, and I was the last year.
Hello.
Nick, you're very quiet now. Speak up.
Can I just say something? So that list that someone's echoing really badly. You mute voice, you talk.
Yeah, I'm mute. It could be me.
Yeah. So that list that was just read out. Is it me that's echoing? It's just doing it lately. I think Angie needs to do something with her phone. But if we move,
okay. Yeah, that list that was just read out was embarrassing. So firstly, PLM have never ever doxed children. They are simply a troll group.
Sorry, I got a call. This is not to do with PLM. This is just a bit of banter, a bit of a list that me and Angie were having a laugh over.
Right, okay. Because you're making it out like it's a PLM list.
No, not at all. No.
Right, okay. Because if you want to know who was in PLM, I can tell you who's in PLM.
No, I don't want to know. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Okay, I can tell you, and I can tell you, Devon has never been in a PLM server ever. Okay, ever. Angie's never been in it. Chippy's never been in the server.
Lies!
Chippy has never been in a PLM server.
I don't believe it. Sorry. You can sit on this app. Sorry.
What about
sit on this app? I'm not a friend of Devon, but he can sit on this app making accusations towards other people. How did he get that list? How did he actually? Because I don't believe he sat on that. What I believe is he could put that in tonight. One of his friends or him put that in tonight and made out it was Devon in that server, right? Because no way he sat on that. So where's that list come from? There's a PLM server, so someone's in it.
Yeah, because Ruth, what I was going to say is I've heard previous PLM members say that there was thousands and thousands of users in that Discord. How would you know for definite if Chippy wasn't in there? Do you know what I mean?
You're right. Everybody, there's a lot of people that use alias names. There was even an account of me in a PLM server, and it wasn't me. So they deliberately make up names. So you're right. Chippy, I don't know for sure, to be honest, but Chippy was never spoken of. Devon was never spoken of. And the only reason I know that is because I was friends with PLM members.
That makes it even worse, because then obviously if you're not spoken of, it's because you're one of the people doing the trolling.
Maybe. Who knows? I've never been PLM, but I have.
What are you flat out lying that they never doxed kids? They doxed my nephews and nieces. They doxed their dead graves. They doxed me dead mother and stuff. And you're saying PLM never doxed kids? Yes, they did.
Have you got proof of that?
Yes, they did.
Have you got proof?
What do you mean I've got proof of that? Do you know who I am?
They did.
Yeah, Ruth, they did. Loads of people said it.
Okay,
yes, they did. They doxed kids for fuck. They doxed me and my whole family. What are you talking about? Yes, they did.
Let me just answer me one second.
Kazi done it.
Hello?
What's the bald-headed fella? He was one of the worst people in there. I made all the edits. He had like a skinhead.
Have you got proof that they Have you got proof that they doxed them?
We don't need proof, we know it. It was 3 years ago.
Right. So conveniently, you don't have proof, though.
We don't need the proof.
Conveniently, you don't have proof.
Oh my God, you were having a laugh. Literally, people know who I am.
It's so easy to blame people on the internet.
People know.
How do you know?
Yes, they did.
Oh my God,
They doxed everything in my family.
Where's your proof?
How do you know kids weren't doxed? How do you know?
Yes, they did. I don't need the proof.
Exactly. You don't have the proof. You don't have the proof.
I know because I was there. I've seen
PLM have never doxed children
I've seen them. Oh my God, you're winding me up. I have literally Snapchat
Do you
groups
like to wind you up all you like? I don't give a shit. PLM have never doxed children
and you're telling me I need proof?
Ruth, you're talking shit because there's been ex-PLM members over the years that have confirmed that kids were
part of it. You were probably
even on a live family members.
You're probably part of it.
What's his name was?
I've never
I'm
seen.
trying to find out what his name was. Hang on, give me a second.
That you was in there with your son.
No, I'm trying to find out what that man's name was.
I have never seen PLM dox a child ever. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, they have. Why would I lie? People know my connection. They know what I went through with them. They know what I did on this app. They know how much I've
PLM bullied me. PLM threatened to put me in a car boot. PLM have trolled me. I know what they're like. They are
Sending the gifts to the wrong person. You got to press Angie's box and
They are the biggest trolls on the internet, but they are not.
Aki's in your comments, by the way. His name is Kazuki. Let him in the box. He's going to admit. Yes, he have. They have done the absolute worst.
They are the worst troll group, but they don't dox children.
They did the absolute
worst.
Ruth,
you're talking shit. Like even
stupid.
Over the years, loads of them who have admitted being in PLM have confirmed.
Have ever doxed children.
Well, you come with proof that they've never doxed children.
PLM are literally in the comments admitting it.
Good point, Lynn.
Can I just
say one
thing? I've never seen them dox a child.
They're literally sitting here. Let that Kazuki account in the box, Angie. It's purple, you'll see it. They're literally sitting here. They want to admit to it. The route is straight up blind and offended them. Yes, they have. They've done the worst to everybody.
Ruth, they are saying in the comments that you was in there with your son in PN.
Oh my God, I've never been in a PLM server ever.
Aki's here in the box. Aki wants to get in the box.
Okay, this Irish person needs to let people speak.
They absolutely terrorised everybody for years.
Irish person, shut up and let others speak.
Oh no, they never did this. Yes, they did.
Can I just say one thing, if possible, if I can get
a... That's the only reason I got in the box. Don't sit there and lie.
Let Alice speak.
Shut up.
Does anyone remember Mags from Scotland, the pedo hunter? They doxed her grandkids, their grandkids, the lot. She has a dead grand, and she doxed the life out of him. The PLM did that. The Scottish people will tell you that. Bringing any Scottish person will tell you that. Luke must have been in PLM. That's the only thing I think of.
I will speak when I'm allowed to, when other people shut up.
One at a time, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, can Alice not speak, Angie? Because she's been asking for ages.
I'm telling the truth because I wasn't part of that group, but they did try to do the absolute worst to me for years. Oh, you have got screenshots, but why would I share them? Luke knows that I have the evidence of this shit. Sausage done the absolute worst to me. Sausage tried to accuse me of saying that my ex right at the time was oldest, right?
Okay, I'm just gonna talk over you.
Sitting there going around telling PLM that.
Not letting anyone speak.
Dude, will you calm down and leave someone else speak?
Okay, this is just to Will, just to say, not that Nick needs any backing up or nothing like that. However, not once did she say that list that was read out was a PLM
she didn't say it was
group.
PLM. I never said it was, but she's bringing my name.
You came in here really aggressive and really like.
Oh well, I wouldn't know. My name's been mentioned in someone's fucking list.
I didn't know Will, your name was on there. Actually,
I heard it, Angie. I heard it.
Can I speak? Can I speak, Will?
I haven't opened my mouth. I have to stay quiet. So go on and say what you want to say to me.
Okay, firstly, please don't speak to me like that. I've not come in here and started all this.
Well, neither have I.
Sorry.
Neither have I. I'm coming up defending myself.
But you don't. But I'm not here to argue you. So you don't need to defend yourself to me. I am just justifying. You've come in. You stated you were really aggressive and everything. That wasn't what was being read out.
I didn't say it was PLM, did I? Are you not listening?
You did.
Is there something? I didn't. Are you missing the fucking point?
First,
my name was mentioned in a list, right? I never said PLM. It was some trolling thing she was on about.
But
it was all not your fucking trolling,
comments as well, because I thought it was a PLM. Can I just say though, Alice, like in Will's defence, everyone's talking about PLM, and then obviously Nick come in. She was having a laugh, but you've got to understand he might have been a bit pissed off because his name was railed off. So. Yes. Do you know what I mean? In the comments, it's a PLM list because we didn't.
We weren't talking about. We were just talking about what was said in Chippy's live or someone's live as to what he's, saying about Devon, and we spoke on there, and then she came up with a list of people that associate with each other, some of them being trolls.
Yeah, but I don't understand why that couldn't have been explained when
it was explained. It was said. I even heard her. I heard what you were saying. But again, I'm not in no trolling groups. I'm not in nothing. I associate with myself with everyone on this app, more or less everyone. And I don't put myself into any Discords. I don't put myself in any private group chats. I talk to people on the app and that's it. And I go like.
Okay, that's it. It ends there then. That's it.
Yeah.
Now I'm done.
Well, there mightn't be no harm done, but like, what gives her the right to be bringing people's names into stuff because she feels like calling out, making up her own little list? I'll make up a list about her now too, say that she's the biggest fucking cunt on the app, like.
Go for it.
You know
won't
what I
be
mean?
first
Like,
to call. You won't be the first one to call me one.
look, I'm not calling you names, but like, Jesus, for fuck's sake, like, get a grip, like, with all this shit going on. Like, these are grown adults making up lists about people because who they think they are and what they are and all this
Oh,
kind of
it's
shit.
just a bit of
I'm
entertainment.
not going to lie, Will. I thought it was a bit banter, you know what I mean? But I didn't hear your name. But I get where you're coming from.
Yeah. I like the banter myself, Ange, like, but this one was coming in all serious, like, well, I have a list of this and I have a list of that. And this is my list of all these people. Fuck's sake, like. Anyway.
Yeah, but well, we do apologise. Like I said, I didn't know you were
There's nothing to apologise, Ange.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
taking.
like the Epstein list.
I'm not taking any. It doesn't bother me at all. But I'm just saying, when you get people like that coming up with her fucking lists and thinking,
I'll tell you what, Will. I'll cross you off my list, Will.
Dude, knock me off. Put me on your Christmas card list instead, and I'd be happy. All right.
All right, love. I will do.
Right. Listen, no harm anyway. I'm only just
no harm. Yeah, absolutely.
Apparently, Ruth. By the way, you do know they dox in there because my friend Kerry in them, and she's very reliable to see that you've admitted that they dox.
Well, I've had messages saying Ruth was a manager at a head of a sit over and that she had PLM in her house.
Ruth wasn't in there. His son was.
I've never been in PLM. All I know is that I've never seen PLM dox a child. I've never seen it. I was friends with Kazi. I was friends with Kendra. I was friends with members of PLM. I've never seen them dox a child. That's me personally. I've never seen that. Okay? All I know is that they're a massive troll group. And Angie, you know they're a troll group. I've never been in PLM.
Yeah, big troll group, but some were questionable. Some were questionable. I'm not going to say all of them were, because I don't know all of them.
Do you have a PLM member in your house, Ruth?
A PLM member in my house?
Yeah, someone's just inboxed me saying that you were the head of the server and that you had a PLM member in your house.
Can I ask who you're talking to?
I don't know, it just keeps messaging me.
Is it Jessica by any chance?
No, I think it said M's.
I've never been in PLM.
When it message me again, please. Whoever that is, messaging me.
I was very good friends with Kendra. I helped Kendra out when she was in a crisis, and she has been in my house when she was in a crisis, yes. But that doesn't make me pay PLM.
See, Anna, my advice to you is to do your homework before you put them on the list or mention out.
Exactly. Kendra was in a crisis, and I helped her
the
out.
box next. Can we put Danny in the box, please?
No, I'm not putting her in there.
No, it's not. It's Angie's live.
So Anna's speaking to all these people that go into pills. Danny is a sports pill.
Oh no, because she added me in the comments and said, "Can you ask Angie if I can have the
No, I
box?"
can't put you in, Danny.
Because she wants to know where she is on the list.
Someone's just put Kendra threatened to rape a child.
I'm just here because I want my 5p back off Ruth I sent her.
What the hell?
Oh my God! That person's name, and she said she didn't want to be mentioned.
This is absolutely madness.
Can I just ask this? Ruth, you're saying that you was friends with Kendra. However, I got a picture, so don't tell me that PLM don't dox children, because out of the blue, I got a picture. This is going back years ago that I didn't ask for. I didn't know what was going on, and it was Kendra's child. I'm not going to say it, but from a tree. So you're telling me that PLM don't dox kids?
I said Snell or Smell, whatever your name is.
It's not fucking Smell, you fucking little fucking clank.
Sorry, Snell, sorry. Okay, Alright, settle down, you mouthy little cunt.
Your tit.
Settle fucking down.
We need to be careful what we use, guys, in case we get bananas.
You and your son were both in PLM.
Yeah, how do you think you're talking
You even
to?
enticed your own child, your own kid, to even go into the server with
I'm
you.
sorry,
You
what?
are a disgrace.
Okay.
That's what you are. You're a disgrace.
Okay, right, so...
Okay, you condescending fucking little dog. Go on, carry on.
Woof woof. My son went into the server to surrender.
Sent you a Discord message.
My son went into the server to
I'm not talking
surrender.
about your son going into the server. I'm talking about your friend. Kendra whose son was actually doxxed. Go on, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Kendra doesn't have a son.
All right then, Kendra's daughter then. It was her child that was doxxed with that where it was from a tree.
As far as I know, PLM have never doxed a child. That's me. That's what I've seen. I've never seen
a child in the most worstest way. I was horrified when I received that. I didn't even know what I was looking at because I'd never actually experienced anything like that in all my days. It couldn't be any quicker getting it off my phone. Do you know what I should have done? I should have gone to the police and got all fucking nicked. That's what I should have done.
Ruth, have you got any proof why you apologised if you wasn't in it?
Apologise for what?
I don't know. Someone just added in the comments to ask you if you've got any proof of you apologising if you wasn't in the PLM.
Me apologising?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're on about. What have I got to apologise for?
I don't know.
For lying that children don't get doxxed when they do.
Yeah, for lying that children don't get doxxed when they do.
All I'm saying is that in my experience, I've never seen PLM dox.
You can't say that you're not friends with. You can't say that you're friends with Kendra then if you never actually knew that. When people who have got absolutely nothing zilch to do.
I know a lot about. I know. Okay, I have been friends with members in the PLM server. Would I ever speak about their personal life? No, I wouldn't. Ever.
Are you telling me that you didn't actually know about that? When people like yourself, who have never been in the PLM server, I've run everywhere, wherever PLM have ever been, ever since I've been on the app. I've legged it, so then I ain't got nothing to do with it. You're telling me that you don't know nothing about Kendra's child getting put up in the PLM server, hanging from a tree.
I'm not here to talk about Kendra. I'm not here to talk about Kendra.
Hang on a minute. You're saying you're not here to talk. None of us are here to talk about Kendra, but you're turning around, telling people and lying to what 1.8 people in here.
I'm not lying about anything.
Was not doxxed in that server when clearly they were in the most horrendous, horrific ways. So
I wasn't in the server. I don't know. I can't answer that. I wasn't in the server.
Everyone knows that you and your son were in the server. Your son definitely.
Am I going crazy? But why is everyone okay with people in here being in PLM? Ruth, you were defending PLM. Why the fuck would you defend them?
Jesus fucking Christ.
You were
defending
them.
It doesn't matter what I say, does it? It doesn't matter what I say.
Harry that's in the comments watched them on a live doxing kids. Why the fuck are you defending people that categorically want to go out and hurt kids?
Because she was one of them. Listen, right,
I'm everything, you dirty rat.
When has PLM ever hurt a child?
Girl that PLM heavily trolled. And they were saying that they were going to hurt her children and everything.
Yeah, so PLM were a troll group. Absolutely, a troll group.
They put her children's name out there. And
you never said anything bad on the internet, Snell?
And they also...
Snell, have you ever said anything bad on the internet?
Not about kids.
And they also got social services to go to the door.
You lot are a bunch of fucking hypocrites.
You're the fucking hypocrite.
You are a bunch of fucking...
I don't know shit that's coming out of your mouth.
You guys have never said anything bad on the internet ever, no?
Not about children, and we haven't wished to do things to children either, Ruth.
PLM have never said that about children.
You're defending that fucking group, woman. Are you deaf? Are you not listening to yourself?
Because they're a troll group. That's it. That's all they are, is a troll group.
So everyone on the app is wrong from what they're saying that they have seen and stuff like that. I have never seen any of this stuff myself personally, but from what I'm hearing, and every fucking FYP page and stuff has information on it. So you're, just because you were friends with a couple of them, you're saying, oh no, they never done nothing wrong.
She's full of shit. It's not the fact that she was friends with them. She was a part of the actual group.
I'm not backing anybody. I'm not backing anybody.
Who's defending them? Or did you talking like you were defending them? So you were, and didn't you surrender your son to them?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. My son surrendered. My son surrendered to them. Weird.
Didn't you?
Yes, Nataflee. Didn't he buy cakes from me, Nataflee? Yeah.
Some people in here are a fucking
I just
joke.
say, guys,
You're all a
Diana,
bunch
stop
of
listening to these
hypocrites.
people because they're trolls. These people are trolls.
They are honestly.
Sent it to you, I never said it.
All right.
Your
I know
whole-
you haven't, but
your
they're just
whole
trolls.
chat
Do you know
is
what I mean?
full of
Saying
fucking
shit. That's all they are,
hypocrites.
trolls.
Angie, I'm going to drop down. Big love.
All right. They're just trolls.
You can turn around and say that they're just trolls, Angie. But when they turn around saying that you would like...
No, not now. I'm not talking about PLM. I'm talking about messages people get sent in Diana. They're just trolls.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't look at PLM because if you're willing to turn around and say that you would like a 2-year-old to spin on your...
No, not PLM. I don't know.
I'm sorry. That to me is
You know the only one that said that. Someone else has said that, but that's not a troll, Ange. I've just sent you it.
Which one?
Make me fucking sick. And do you know what? I've been told about these loads of times over the 5 years. I was good friends with Kelly, Irish Kelly, and you know, like she fucking didn't she had a little bit of beef hooking and stuff. So like she's told me a lot. Other people have told me a lot, and I've been quite frightened of them being any like going in. Do you know what? It's about time because people start bringing them back onto the app. Like
yeah,
people are bringing them back onto the app. So now we're just going to have to stand up and say no, go away, get away from it. Like we've all got kids. I've got children. I don't want any fucking dirty. Oh no, sorry. And that
I get this now. I don't understand why people think why it's okay. I don't. My head was blown in them comments. And see that Irish fellow you had up there, wasn't that Irish Steve? That threatened them women. Angie, Harry wants to know can she have the box.
Will Irish?
I'm going to drop down.
Will Irish was here before. He's
Oh, no,
here.
Not Will Irish. Not Will Irish.
He's still here. Sorry.
Yeah. No. She was on about the guy, whoever was in the top box in the school thing.
S. Dot with the Irish flag and the Palestine flag. He was the one that threatened all them women. Yes, you were, Steve. Yes, you were. Factory exposed you all over the place.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to drop down. Listen, thanks. I just wanted to
See you later.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, me
Lots
too
of love.
as well.
Bye.
Well, yeah, it's about time that like we all stood together and say anybody who's a parent. I'm not being funny. I like coming to TikTok, and I'm not putting up with dirty fucking people like that. I've seen one picture and that was enough. I got sent it. I didn't ask for it. It just got sent to me. It couldn't have got off my phone as quick as it got on my phone. It was disgusting. It was vulgar. And do you know, if I ever seen any of my children in that particular, I'd be fucking horrified. And that's what they did. So she's turning around, jumping up here, lying to absolutely everyone, going, "Oh, they don't dox children. They don't do this." Yet they do. And then,
Angie, can Harry have the box?
Listen to me, Paddy.
Parrot.
Yeah. Parrot saying, "Oh, my goodness, thank you, baby." Yeah, she's wound me. I don't like that Ruth anyway. I can't stand her. I think she's so condescending with her voice, and she got her son involved in PLM. Who even does that? Who even gets the children? Doesn't matter how old they are, whether they're 15, 16, 17, adult.
I know.
Who gets the child involved within a group like that on social media? She's unhinged, that thing.
Someone said she only comes out at Christmas. I've never seen her before. The way she was defending them, it's just, ugh.
I'll put them in, Hetty.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hiya. I used to mod for Jury, the Scottish guy, the get ready PLM. I know everybody thinks it was Ryan and all that, but go and speak to Jury. PLM are a troll group, yes, but they're the most disgusting troll group you've ever met. Go and ask Laura Turnbull, the Scotland, what they done to her kids. They put her kids' names and pictures on a server, and the pictures that they put her kids like was absolutely disgusting. Ruth, go out and pick your fucking friends better. They're the most ugliest, horriblest, black-hearted people that have ever been on this place. Thank God they're away, and if you support them, don't come anywhere near me, because I tell you something, you're sick and they are sick.
Irish D, you're not going to
Can't believe somebody would stick up for that. Honestly, go and get Jury and Laura Turnbull. She'll tell you exactly that lassie was traumatised what they done, and it was Jury. I don't even speak to Jury. I've not spoke to Jury in I don't know how long, over a year, and I'm sticking up for the man and saying that guy went in, he turned that about to stop them doing what they were doing that night, because it was absolutely disgusting. It was worse than trolling, but it was involving kids, and the pictures and everything they were doing was out of this world. You wouldn't believe it. That's all I've got to say. Thanks for letting me in.
I would love to know what I did, Steve. I write all the bad things I did myself.
Oh, I was wondering why it went quiet. I thought it got banned. Sorry, it's just... Oh, my goodness. One sec.
My bird says, oh my goodness.
I didn't want to talk there in case it was just me.
You need to get it to say gracious Mina.
The bird was going on once. I thought it'd go on. Because it's going off.
Just he said he's going to out all the bad things I did.
How about that? I've just got 2 conyers. Oh, they're lovely. But yeah, I'm not being funny or nothing. She is fit to burn. Getting so fit to burn.
That woman was nuts, wasn't she?
She's being funny sometimes because she shows her face, and I think it's only ever yours that she'll show her face on, Angie. Because
Can I just talk for 1 second, please? You've got that Irish state in the chat. He threatens to grape women. He threatens to chuck women down the stairs. Even when there's evidence in front of him, he'll continue to lie and manipulate all the females constantly. And he's in this chat denying it all. And he was in PLM. He was sending photos of children.
Irish D, I've seen the screenshots of what you said to that woman.
I was one of the victims. I was one of them. And my friend as well. He threatened to grape my friend.
Yep. The Fact Freak outed him all over the place, and then he jumped up into Fact Freak's box and still tried to deny it all.
This is what he does. He denies everything, even though there's evidence in front of him. He goes, no, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. Yes, it was.
And then he thinks he can threaten people by fucking saying, oh, I know what you did, and say he's going to tell everyone on the internet. Tell everyone what I did on the internet, because I'm still waiting to know what I did.
He disappeared for a bit. Now he's back on a new name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Angers me so much.
The Irishman that was up talking, he's got the ghost face as his profile pic, and then it's a S. Ireland flag and a Palestine flag.
Oh, is that the one from before?
That's the one that he threatened to GRAP.
Yeah, he did have a different name before. That wasn't his name before.
Yeah, he threatened to grape my friend.
Oh, why are you trying to follow me, Steve?
You can't remember everyone's voices though, can you?
Yeah, I know.
All I'm going to say is CNC. That's all I'm going to say. Angie will know.
Even Paigey said, was it Irish D that gave you the screenshots, Chippy? And he said no. So was it you that gave Chippy the screenshots, Steve?
It'll be him, but he'll deny it.
Yeah.
He is disgusting.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's got the cheek to show his face again and continue to threaten women in the chat, grow up. You are a 30-year-old man living in your dad's spare bedroom. Grow up.
Well, Angie, just drop down, but I just.
All right, Ginger.
Thank you.
See you later,
Oh, I thought we put it in. One sec, where's she gone? Oh, I haven't.
So I thought I'll just jog everyone's memory. It's disgusting.
I don't think I actually know who you're going on about.
But I got a message that he was in the box earlier. That's why I came in.
Has it been reported, Georgia?
It's been reported to police, but police won't do out. He's threatened to what's the right word to say? Boom someone's house with children in it, young children.
Wow.
And then he's threatened to get people to my door.
Is this still ongoing? Is he still?
He's stopped with us, but he's continuing with other women on the app. He won't stop. He does get a new account with a different name.
And who is he? Does he have a platform or anything?
He does FYP, I think. Like, he's got like a screen recording page.
What's his name? Sorry.
Well, his real name's Steve, but he's got a new account now as S, and it's got an Irish flag and a Palestine flag, which is kind of cheeky of him because he said that everyone deserved it there. So
bloody hell.
He's vile. He is vile. And he was involved with all the PLM stuff as well. Doxing people, doxing people's children. Yeah, he's admitted it.
Steve Hanley.
That's his name. That freak's got a whole thing about him. Because I'm like one of 15 women.